We live, Reg. We're gonna do it early. We going early. We're gonna wait for a second and then we gonna just jump in, talk some shit real quick, get it out the way. That way we keep our streak going. Alright, we're gonna go live for a second. Close this door. Got my little non-alcoholic. Check 1 2. Check. Let's see how this is working. What do I got something open? I don't even be having a taste for these bitches. For these beers, it's like, I'm good. Happy New Year, man. We about to jump right in here. It's supposed to start at 6 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
But guess what, man? Some stuff changed up. We had to go live now. Let me get this out the way. We gonna jump right into this right now early. Reg, what's cracking, man? Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, bro. How you doing?
Happy New Year, man. Look, we gonna jump in. We early, man.
Let me ask you a question, man.
Go ahead, bro. Shoot.
This episode 20, we gonna call it season 2?
Is this 19 or 20?
It's 20, man.
Why you didn't correct my thumbnail?
I was looking for it, dog, and I couldn't find it. Yeah, I seen it this morning. Then I was trying to share it this morning. I mean, before I came, and I couldn't find it. That's
a damn shame.
I didn't even know you did one this morning.
No, I did it. Yeah, I did it last night.
No, I'm talking about you did a one this morning. Talking about I forgot what that was. What you did one this morning, right? I'm talking about you did a podcast this morning.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, this that video I did.
Yeah, you did a video. Yeah. I was trying to find it under there. I couldn't find it.
Yeah. So this is 20.
Yeah.
And so I had put 19. My bad.
Yeah.
Man.
Is we gonna call it season 2 or we just gonna keep rolling with the numbers?
No, we don't keep episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is episode 20. That way it's kind of like it's to me, because I see other podcasters putting their episode 1, 2. It's kind of like a motivational thing.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it. Like, man, we continue in that streak. You know what I'm saying? Because most podcasts, they don't last. They stop after, because it is work, man. It's work, man. For the one person that's in it, man, hit that one button if you can hear me, please. That's all I need.
What's happening?
You ain't gotta be, don't be shy. They be in and out. Ain't nobody there. I don't want to be.
Right.
Look, people come in. I'm the only one watching. I think they see me. You know what I'm saying? They can see me. Now we can't see you. Even if you just open up your computer, like, let's leave it on. Just, all right. You got 1, 2 people watching. I don't know. Yeah, let me. Okay, solo layout. That's how we do it. All right, extra solo. All right, I wanted to play with that. Yeah, man. So episode 20, we missing one of our co-hosts today. That rain. Sometimes that rain, it keep people in the crib. Like, man, I ain't getting out. Rich, I got a couple. Look, I'm gonna share a screen. I saw a couple Facebook posts. Well, first let's start, man. How was your New Year? What did you do, man? How was your I think we did we talk since Christmas? No, we didn't, huh?
No, we didn't do
Christmas. So how was your holiday season, man? Your Christmas and your New Year's and all that good stuff,
man? Well, Christmas was good. The wifey, she went out of town to Texas with her mom and family, and so it was just me and the grandson to the house. We made the best of it. And New Year's came around, and we just celebrated many New Year's. So, like I say, she was asleep before me, and with them fireworks and them gunshots was keeping me up.
Yeah, man, ain't that crazy? Look. I had put that post on Facebook, right? I'm like, when did New Year's? Not New Year's. When did New Year's become the 4th of July? Because they like at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, they already started popping these goddamn fireworks. Is that a sign of us getting old, Reg, or what is that? Like, we just like, God damn.
That too, and then we know, look how many New Year's we did. Like I say, because I asked her, I say, you want to do something? She like what? I like, because I'm cool with what I'm doing right now. She said, me too. So that was it for us. That's a sign of old age and the sign of we just celebrated it.
Right.
But them fireworks they were shooting cannons, had the house rocking.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. I'm like, we went upstairs and was watching a movie, right? And I'm like, God damn, when these fireworks gonna stop? And that's all we did, man. We sat around the crib, man, just watched some movies. We was gonna play some games, but I was like, we watched what was that movie called? It was like a dog movie. When them dogs be talking with Jamie Foxx. I forgot what it was called. Strays.
Oh, okay.
That shit was funny. Tank made it. I never got the response. Tank. I did not know Tank was coming. I didn't see it.
What up, Tank?
You never confirmed. Oh, okay. That's why I started early. I don't think we got Tank. Tank, you can either sit over there. Okay.
Grab the headphones behind you.
How you been doing, man?
What's up, man?
I was not expecting. Let me see the Tank. I said 6. You never confirmed those.
My fault.
That's all good. T-Stream is in the building. What's cracking? What's cracking? We finally got Tank over here. Tank is in the building, man. So I just got some extra motivation because I know Tank is a talker. Hold on, let me fix that mic. Let me pull that mic up.
Oh, okay.
Just gotta. It ain't got to be right up.
All right, I'm gonna be loud enough anyway.
Oh yeah, you sound good. I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. So, Reg, fill me in what we was talking about just starting off. We didn't have no particular topic that we was talking about.
Well, how was your Christmas and your New Year's, man?
Christmas and New Year's is what it is. It was just another day to me, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing special, like I say. New Year's, I set my alarm for 5 minutes to 12 to wake up. About 12:35, I was back asleep.
That's it.
So you know what I'm saying? I got up and got my little thing that I'm doing this year, 3 days out the week. So I just got on up that Monday morning when it started getting my walk in.
Let's talk about that, Tank. Let's talk about that because I was listening to you this morning, and like I said, I didn't like when you said try. I'm gonna try to do this 3 days. Let's talk about that.
The 3 days a week I will be doing, like I say, and like I said, if you don't see me on there, that's the day that I'm not out there for whatever reason. It might be something come up, but like I said, I'm planning on being out there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And like I said, I put it out there to people because there's a lot of people we talking about they want to get in shape, but they ain't got nobody to walk with.
Yeah.
But then, time wise, now that's too early. Hey, you got to make the time.
Yeah. And then when you out there tanking, you post something, show something, you're motivating people too.
Yeah. Yeah, because Renee Crockett, my boy, he came out there today with me. He was like, well, Tanky, you didn't call me at 8 o'clock. Well, I told you 8. I shouldn't have, just like G just said, Tank, I said 6. I said, okay, I'm here for 6.
But see, Tank, but here's the thing. And here's the part. And this is hard for me. Sometimes, like, you just being out there saying you're going to be out there ain't enough.
Right.
Sometimes, for some people, you're going to have to pick up that phone. Like, hey, man.
On my way.
Some people ain't gonna answer, some people gonna flake, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to be that motivator to say, let me pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I struggle with that because sometimes I'll be expecting people where I told you, like, just come on.
Right.
Not realizing, look, gee, if I'm gonna steer this ship, sometimes I gotta do more than just talk. I gotta pick up the phone and say, hey, yeah, come on, let's get it.
Yeah, well, that's what he told me. Like I said, he showed up at 8:25. He was like, man, I was waiting on your call, but you didn't call. I say, well, I got out here, I get out here about 10 to 8. I get out there a little early, stretch a little bit. I ain't doing no running, but I don't want to hurt nothing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he showed up and like I just told him, hey, 8 o'clock is the time that we'll be here. So he was like, all right, he been out for a while, you know what I'm saying? He do what he do, but he come out there and he got about 40 minutes in with me. So we left there a little bit after 9, probably about 9:20 this morning.
Do you have a particular, like, or is it like I'm doing a mile, a particular laps? Or are you just kind of take it, trying to,
Well, I'll look at an hour. I know it's really an hour. So whatever I can get in an hour. So if I can get 3 miles in an hour, I'll do it. If I get more than 3 miles in, cool. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, if I can build it up, because there was this other brother out there. That Monday I went out there, man, that brother, he started probably like, I'll say about 50 meters before me. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm walking at a good pace, but he's a little younger dude. Shit, he lapped me 3 times. Lapped me 3 times out there, made me feel like I was old, but he's like, no, bro, don't let it bother you. I've been out here 4 months. He say, so I already been out here doing it. He say, so don't let that bother you. He say, which I know it, in time it'll get better.
Right, it's definitely going to get better. And what we're talking about, Tank, he's walking that Doolittle. I think it's Doolittle Community Center. Yeah. I don't know the address, but if you're from Vegas, if you're in the Vegas area, you know what Doolittle Community is. Monday, Wednesday, and what time?
Friday.
Friday, what time?
Friday, 8 o'clock. But this Friday, I'll be out there this Friday. I'm just out to cut time because I got a funeral I got to attend this Friday.
and to me, you start somewhere. Some people don't. Walking is huge, man.
Yeah,
walking is great exercise, man. And it just sitting around the crib, if you retired, that's not the ticket.
That's how your health get bad.
Yeah, man. You sit there and watch Tubi and Netflix all day. So
eating on cupcakes.
Yeah, because I was just looking at that. I'm looking at your screen up there, looking at that Cat Williams.
Oh, that's your. Did you watch that interview?
I ain't watched the whole thing. I watched probably like 30 minutes. I put it on pause when I'm at the house.
Yeah, it's very interesting, huh? Yeah, talk about Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley, But let's jump into that real quick. This whole Hollywood. Cat Williams was talking about these gatekeepers in Hollywood. Do you guys kind of buy into that? Like what he was talking about, like everybody's kind of clicked up?
Oh, I believe it. A lot of people don't want to believe it, but it's a lot of stuff going on. You like I say, if he go all the way back to Kevin Hart. When he talked about Kevin Hart in there.
That was interesting too.
Kevin Hart popped on the scene, like I said, he lied about, doing shows on the West Coast when he never did. Everything came out off the East Coast.
That made sense when he said, because I never thought, I'm like, he just jumped right in, got that Soul Plane and just kind of.
He did Soul Plane, and I don't care what what people say. Black folks love Soul Plane. I know I did.
Yeah, Soul Plane was cool.
I done watched Soul Plane probably 10, 20 times, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the dude came out of nowhere. And Cat Williams, you got to remember, Cat Williams was on the rise then. He was the big comedian. Cat didn't go, this is just how I look at it. He didn't go for what they were putting out.
Yeah.
So they took Kevin, and Kevin took off. His career took off. He's been the biggest comedian for the last 20 years. He's been the biggest cat out there.
Right. And he not the funniest. That's the crazy part about it. So they put that jacket on the people they want to put that jacket on.
Yeah.
They can make you a star tomorrow if you going to sell your soul.
So I was watching this podcast, homeboy on Sanford Son, Lamont. He was saying, he said, I never went to none of them Hollywood parties. He said, it's all true. If you want to get big, you got to do all that, what they say, that just getting done to them people.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you figure Cat mentioned those parties. Like I said, in that first comedy, I don't know if it was the first one, but I know it was one of his comedy specials that he did, and he was talking about Mr. Ogilvy, you know what I'm saying? And he was letting stuff out and, not realizing, you ain't part of the game. You ain't supposed to talk about that, you know what I'm saying? But I believe a lot of it. It's a lot of it. Like, you see how Shannon Sharp, when you was just like, he was like, man, you just going in on everybody. He said, man, hey, the truth is the truth. And that's what people don't, us as people don't like hearing the truth, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because if I lie to you, you can come back at me. But if I tell you the truth, you can't do nothing but tell the truth over and over again. Because it's easy to remember that truth. It's hard to remember that lie you done told.
Right. And that whole Hollywood scene, I mean, if you really look at it, you see what it is. The people that become stars are the people that just go with the flow. You know what I mean? It's not a coincidence. Only certain people make it to a certain level.
And they say, look who the people, like you said, the gatekeepers. Look what they are. They funny. Well, ain't a proper term, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, they got to play the game. If you play the game in the music industry, you got to play the game. It's a lot of talent out there. You know what I mean? It's only a select few that make it.
What they say, like the casting couch for actresses, it's casting couches for them rappers and them Hollywood.
Oh yeah. You just look at the youngsters, man. Like I said, in the rap game right now, they have so much money so fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the jewelry they wearing is real, but they got $300,000 necklaces on their neck and they did a show.
Right. And you be like, who is this dude? He got that song?
Right. The youngsters doing, but I mean. Yeah. It'd be like, I'm like, wow, man, somebody doing something. Yeah. That's all I can say. Somebody doing a lot of wrong to look like they're doing right.
Yeah, that money is a powerful drug, man. That, hey, you want to make it, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think is it the fame that they're chasing that makes them, say, hey, I'll do this, hey, I'm gonna do it? Or is it the fame or the money that'll make, especially when we talking about homosexual activities? Is it the fame, money? What do y'all think that'll make? Well, go ahead, Tank.
I think it's, like I say, it's the money, but like I say, it's a lot of stuff behind closed doors that has happened that they got these guys on. Because there's so much stuff, like I say, you hear about Diddy, you hear about Jay-Z, you hear about all these different guys doing all these different things, and and then when you go back really and look at it, just like Puffy, you got so much stuff with this dude. Everybody that was on the label is dead except
Mace.
No, not Mace. No, that was Al B. Sure on their first label. The female is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. Heavy D is dead. Diddy is the only one something hasn't happened to. you know, and they done talked about that many times, you know what I'm saying? So you got
Craig
that,
Mack.
you got that, all of them do. Craig Black, Black Rob, you can go on and on. If the other ones, they all either not popular anymore, like the females, all those female groups, 112, they had what, 1 album, 2 albums, and that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People like their music back then. So why did these guys fall off? You know what I'm saying? And they all under Diddy's label. You got to look, the only one making money is Diddy.
And then he want to give them their publishing when it's not worth nothing.
Yeah, he give it to him 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look, Biggie, he done made all the money off Biggie.
Oh, definitely.
Biggie be 50-something years old now.
Just milked him.
Yeah.
Just milked it.
Yeah. So
but what I'm saying is, well, I kind of already know the answer. What y'all gonna answer?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you ain't gay with money, with the thought of being a multi-millionaire, make you just want to say, you know what? It's only one time I'm gonna do it to get this bag.
Man, my manhood is not for sale, bro. That's me personally speaking. Theirs might be.
How about a dress? How about a dress? How about a dress?
No dress either, bro.
Not even a dress.
Not even a dress.
No, because you look at everybody that's the wore dress. Yeah, they've been popular. Like the one the homeboy played in the movie with Martin.
Yeah,
Big Mama, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
The Jackson
yeah.
boy. He kind of talked about it. You know, you can watch that. You can watch him.
I saw that,
and he talks about it. And he with the dress, like. With Dave Chappelle, and he was like, well, we got the scene where you in the dress, but then how you all of a sudden have a different scene, you know what I'm saying? When you don't put a lot of money down, but now I refuse to wear the dress. Okay, we'll do this.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things, man. It's just like, you look at Wesley Snipes, how they did it. He wore a dress, Tu Wong Fu or whatever that show was. You got a bunch of those cats, man, like I say, and wore dresses, and you just think about it. And this is a different one right here. Gee, I don't think you thought about this one, and if you've seen it with Deion Sanders. Did you see him? He performed like a virgin in a dress, right?
I did see that.
Yeah, T-Streamer told us about that day.
I saw that.
Yeah, so and now you're looking at like, okay, this dude he in Colorado now. He could have done a lot in Jackson, which he did, but now he went to Colorado. Look at the money that's coming in. Then, like I say, we don't look right now. We're looking at all the stuff. We paying more attention to it than we ever did before.
Yeah,
this dude is making a bunch of money off of everything, from the glasses to KFC to just the portal right now, how they paying these boys through the portal. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to believe, but like say, going back to the these guys are recording these guys when they say they done drugged them up and they done had 3 guys go up in them, and now they don't, every time they come and want to get out of it, like with Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? You had the stuff with Kanye. I mean, there's so much that they putting it out there. And who was that chick? Jaguar Wright. Ain't nobody came and told her she wrong.
I tried to sue her because she telling the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
They say 2024 is the year of the truth. A lot coming out.
And
got
like you say,
Jakes.
Yeah, they trying to demasculate the black man, man. I do believe that.
Yeah.
You don't ask what's the boy the famous white actors, you don't ask them to put no dresses on.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Brad Pitt. I think he had a dress somewhere.
He done did it, but you just don't. We don't. They don't pay attention to it like they do with us. You know what I'm saying? It's still that race thing, because you go to that's a little different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump around probably a whole bunch, but you got Taraji right now with the color.
Let's talk
purple.
about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Taraji talking about how she ain't never had a bigger check since Proud Mary. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had a raise, and now here she is. She working for Oprah Winfrey, and you think they could at least gave her a meal out the whole deal. You're gonna give her $500,000, so you made 18 million opening night.
Wow.
But why does Taraji keep accepting these deals? She said Taraji was talking about she been getting these deals for 20 years.
Yeah.
Why keep? I believe I understand why she keeps accepting them. It's kind of like why we had to keep on going back to work at the dump,
right?
Even though we wasn't happy.
You gotta eat.
We done bought these cribs.
Right.
We done got a car.
Right.
Now Taraji and them, their lifestyle is different than ours. They bank accounts are different. So when they live that Hollywood lifestyle, they gotta like, damn, what they gonna say no? They done bought that crib.
Yeah. You gotta keep income coming in,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Because you figure, like I said, she was saying 100,000, and who was that other homeboy name?
He got.
He say he did the show for 12,000, Hustle and Flow or something like that, 6,000, and Crash and all that.
Yeah.
And you just look back, you're like, damn, we only looking from the outside. We like that. They live, they doing good, but find out now they talking about it, 6,000, 12,000. Yeah, that's a little grip at the time, but that's nothing because your lifestyle and where you stand at. You know what I'm saying? You got probably You know, just in LA alone, you're looking at $2,500 for a studio down there.
And then she got to keep working to stay relevant, because in Hollywood, if your face ain't out there, they're gonna forget about you. You'll see Taraji working at Popeyes.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't you?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So hey, look, I mean, to me, I think I just believe that's the price that you have to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In Hollywood, those are the rules. You know, Monique was talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, you know, people keep on expecting shit to be fair.
No.
Like they won't, it's the game.
Right. And we don't have our own. See, that's the whole thing.
Yeah. Right.
If we had our own, it'd be different. It's like you say, you look at Tyler Perry. Okay, you say he got his own, which he does. I seen that studio. I wrote up on it when I was in Atlanta, and he has that. But who is he really in cahoots with behind closed doors?
Right. Exactly.
See, because to get all that land, and the land that he bought was Confederate land and all that, and he done put this on there, and it's like, man, what is this dude doing? Okay, the dress. Like, I was just listening to something they was talking about. He couldn't find no old black lady.
Yeah, right.
Who said that? Somebody said that too. Was that Cat? It might have been Cat.
To wear that dress, you know what I'm saying? You could have found any black woman in America that's going to church, that's been in church a while, could be a Madea.
Yeah, because Joe on there's funnier than Madea to me. The dude, the
brother. The brother. Yeah. So, but so they was like they snuck Madea in through the churches.
Yeah, because
the church is not paying attention to what's what. Because the churches, you know, that's another topic.
No, it ain't. Because I was finna ask you what you think about TD Jakes since you went there.
Well, TD Jakes, like I say, he had no business being at a Diddy party.
There you go, bro.
No business.
Was he dancing? I heard he was dancing and shit. When people was dancing in front of him, I haven't seen those videos.
That was at somewhere else. That wasn't at the Diddy party.
No, but they had his they was at this thing. It was his thing, and he had his security guard, his police or whatever, out there doing the Beyonce dance. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, I'm like, okay, you security. If you see him, you're like, okay, this dude got some sugar in him. You know, he was just doing it a little too much like a woman. You know what I'm saying?
TDJ looking like ooh-wee.
And TD Jakes, do you know just the little things people pay attention to? He had his hand in his pocket. They were like, why you got his hand in his pocket? Why don't you just take his hand in his pocket out of his pocket? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you look at this stuff, and now you're paying so much more attention to what's going on. Because before you watch some, you know, football game, you'll watch football game, and you weren't paying attention to it. Now you look at it and you're like, hold up, man.
That's some bullshit.
All this is fake. Just go along with everything else, because you know what I'm saying? It's part of the entertainment world, like I say.
Speaking of football, y'all Cowboys, what y'all think?
We was blessed with a game.
It's about time we on the right side, though.
We was blessed with a game, just like the week before in the Miami Dolphin game. You know what I'm saying? So you can go back and forth.
Right,
like I tell everybody, I'm a Cowboy fan to the heart. But I told who was that? Me and Sid Jacobs, when we were still at the job, I told Sid, I say, you know, the Cowboys will never win another Super Bowl. And he's like, why you say that, Tank? I say, Jerry Jones is the most sports. They number one everywhere. I say, so he'll never win on that fact, because he really don't care, because he could have kept winning if he kept boy back in the day.
I say the same thing. He's going to put asses in them seats. That's
so now he got all the money. He'll never win. If he do, hey, good for him. But right now, I don't see it. You got to look. They ain't been to NFC Championship in what? Was this 93, 95, whatever that last Super Bowl was. So, but yeah, it's all a game. You look at that game, like you say, that game that just happened. You look at that. You had the three guys check in, because I looked at the video again.
It looked like they was trying to trick y'all, though.
They was. They said they was.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that's what got him, because 70 was the last one. If you look at the
replay,
he was the last one to come in and check in. So with him being the last one, and I never thought two guys could check in. I never knew that rule. But 68 checked in. He was on the left side. 70 was on the right side. But somebody was over the top of him, so he couldn't have been eligible. But he was the last one to check in. So I think the referee went off that. You know, it could have been they just went off it because, goddamn it, they want the Cowboys to win. Because now you got it real interesting this last week.
Mm-hmm.
Because now if the Cowboys lose to Washington, the Eagles can go back to being the number 2 seed.
Y'all ain't gonna lose to Washington.
No, I'm just saying, G. We don't know, because
you're right. I didn't think the goddamn Detroit Lions was gonna go down and score a touchdown until I seen 21 bite in and let the man run the out pattern, you know, to the pylon. Right, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So they made it go to the last second.
Right. Well, I don't want to get too far into the sports. Did y'all see the Bobby Brown? That wasn't TD Jakes. That was Bobby Brown. Did y'all see that meme floating around?
Yeah, I look just like him.
they do favor, but yeah. I seen that. Bobby always just keep his hair on his chin. You got to look at it. TD will go with the goatee, the full goatee.
But like with the TD Jakes thing, I ain't judging because I'm far from judging.
Right.
But you a man of God. You know this. They drinking, they fornicating at the Diddy party. You know what you a pastor. I don't know what you're doing there.
Right. Everybody heard of a Diddy party. I mean, I was like saying to myself back in the day, I'm like, damn, I wish I could attend one of them parties back in the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now you see what's going on. You're like, no, stay away from that because it's too many things, you know, from Usher to the little white boy that's singing, to all these guys that came in, and this other little dude that they doing right now. I don't even know who he is. I just seen him the other day. I was looking at something. I was like, damn, they really going through these young boys, you know, when they come in. You know what I'm saying?
They asked Usher on something what he said he lived with Diddy when he was 14, since he was 14. I mean, when he was 14 around there, he said, would you let one of your sons go live with Diddy? He say, hell no.
He said, hell no. He can't experience that life. Yeah.
Right. I want to show some. I want to play a video for y'all real quick, man. It's on a like relationship topic. I want to play for y'all real quick. I want to get y'all feedback. Oh, they trying to tell me they took it down. They took it down. God damn it. They took it down.
Oh,
them dirty.
Well, what was it about?
It was. Oh, you know what? No, it ain't. Here it is, right here. Here it is. I think. I'm clicking on the wrong damn thing.
Let it talk.
What you say?
I said women don't like dudes who got their own, who don't need them. They rather deal with men who are not that intellectually aggressive, who gonna let them say what they want and do what they want. They rather deal with a man like, not saying you like that, but most women out here don't want to deal with a man who gonna say, baby, nah, don't wear that. Nah, baby, don't talk like that. They don't really want to deal with that. They rather deal with a dude who let them say and do whatever they want to do. And they think if a man be a man, he's toxic.
So my question was, do you fuck with a real woman?
Let me answer that question.
And the reason why I asked is because if you fuck with a real woman, she's going to agree with you. Hey, maybe I shouldn't step outside wearing this nasty ass shit.
Let me answer that. This is the problem. The real woman is standing too close to the hose, so we don't know the difference until we start talking to you.
Right.
No, listen. I met a lot of women. It don't mean, I don't care if they from the hood. I don't care if they got two parents. They interests are the same. It's like right now, right? If you see 10 lions coming down the street, are you going to try to figure out which lion going to bite your ass or not? You're going to be like them 10 lions. So unfortunately, the real woman agree with too much shit that these hoes is on, so we don't know the fucking difference. Y'all got to stand far away from the hoes because y'all dress like them. Y'all wear the same shit they wear. Y'all listen to the same music they listen to. Y'all stand for the same shit they stand for. In most cases, not you, baby. But in most cases, the real women let it talk.
What you say?
I said women.
So what y'all think about that?
That's very true. From I just I can go back in the day just being in the clubs, and like I said, you could see those, and if you did, I tend to do it sometimes when I frequently went to church. You can be out that Saturday night and go to church that Sunday morning, and that same female that was out in the club, getting a drink on the dance floor, doing the dances that we did back then, because most of the time I freaked the whole time I was in the club anyway, either freaking or slow dancing, all the extra dances, because when it got hot, you got close. But that's what it is.
Yeah, because I saw a post. It was one on that Michael Baisden page. It was saying, 2024 women, we tired of traveling with the girlfriends. We gonna travel with the boo this year. To me, I'm looking at you hear all these single women saying, ain't no man and ain't no good man and ain't no good men. So like what is it? Are women trying to be alphas also? You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with what the brother said. It's like which one is you got to separate yourself.
It's like with it's like with that how they come with like I don't need a man and I don't need a man to do this, and that leads to them how they you can dress how you want, but it leads to other things the way you dress. And like he said, the brother, that's a good point. you see the women, but some of the women don't be dressed like her friend. She ain't got whole clothes on. She real like conservative, which is, and that's the sexier look than showing all your ass to me.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, we're all married. So sometimes, like, I like to play the, all right, what if I was single, what type of woman would I be looking for? You know what I'm saying? Would I be looking for the woman who hang around, got all these different girlfriends, or the woman that hit the club? I don't know. It's like, because I hear these women, they in a relationship, out of relationship, in a relationship, without a relationship. At some point, the woman, you got to start looking in the mirror and say, it might be me.
Right. And it is. I say it is because, like I say, the women, like you said, they want to be the alpha. They want to be in charge. Yeah. And they might be able to get jobs that paying well, but they feel they got to be in control.
Right.
But like I say, the thing is, you want to be in control of everything. But then when you get out there, you want to act the ass out in public, right? Now you got this woman acting ass out in public, and you got this brother that's I ain't gonna even say 270, 280. I'm gonna say you got this brother that's 200, but he wide up body wise, been in the gym, stay in the gym, and here you are older brother now. You ain't gonna give what you would give. Now you want me to stand up and be this man for you, but you acting like you the damn man. Right. You fight this nigga.
You gotta act accordingly. Right. Like, look, don't. We talked about that before, Reg. I think don't put your man in those situations.
Right.
And
they do that because they feel, like I say, money wise, and they need to step back because right now you don't need that. Definitely, saying alpha woman, they want to, like I say, they just want to be in charge of everything.
It's like a woman shouldn't run up to a man, like you're saying, and a man shouldn't run up to no woman. That's not how you do it.
I put it to you like I was just at my grandson's basketball game. I finally had a Karen.
Oh wow!
And I didn't realize it. My grandson out there playing, him and his little boy, I guess they got in a little tussle. So, he stood his ground, but the little white boy kept walking up on him. And I just told him, if anytime, this was after the fact, I say, anytime somebody walking up on you, you got, and I say in a basketball game, you got three things you can do. I say, you can sit there in his face like you did, but I say, if you get too close, you can walk away. And I say, if you're going to get down, you might as well go on and get off on them. Yeah. That's your three choices in the basketball game. On the streets, you only got two.
Right.
You're going to stand there. If you're going to argue with him, it's going to turn into a fight. So you get off first. But then I'm sitting there just talking to a ref. I'm telling the ref, hey, that's a tech on both of them. Don't just take one of them. You got to take both of them. And as I'm talking, this is a white lady talking about, yeah, you on this and that's. I'm saying, she going back and forth. So I turn my head. I'm like, and look at, she said, yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm like, why are you talking to me? I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking to you. And I almost, my wife sitting there, under my breath, I almost, just went off. But I said, no, I'm going to leave this heifer alone, you know what I'm saying? Because I almost went there and called her the B word and all that. But I tried to find out her husband was the head coach of the basketball team they were just playing. Because I talked to the one guy, I thought to her, he's like, no, she's the head coach's wife. And she goes off like that. But I'm like, she could have been in the wrong place because if my daughter had been there, it would have been a different thing.
Yeah.
Kayla wouldn't have stood.
She not gonna go for that?
No, Kayla not gonna go for that for somebody talking like that, you know what I'm saying? And they probably would have been at it. We up there in Mesquite. And I'm like,
That's right. I forgot how old this guy. I haven't seen Kayla in forever.
Kayla is 36.
So that's because I saw you post. I'm like, whose son is that? Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's Ja'Cory. Yeah, he's 16.
Okay,
now.
All right.
Yeah.
Theo, hit that link, bro. If you need the phone number, I can open up that phone line if you need to, bro. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, man. Reg, what you got, Reg? What you got on that, man?
No, that's what I was just saying, man. Women, they want to be alpha, like Tank said. They want to be alpha. Not all women. No, they want to be alpha, and they want to dress how they want to dress.
Right.
They don't want you to say nothing to them like the brother's saying. But they do want a man. I get that to them. Most of them want a man.
Yeah, and then as soon as the brother say something wrong to him, I ain't no hope. Well, shit, you dress like one.
They want a man, and they want to run over that man.
You look no different than the hookers down there on Tropicana, Boulder Highway. You know what I'm saying? You look no different. Yeah. But I call you that, now you're mad. But I mean, we can go so many places because how the women sit there and call each other B words. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But then as soon as the brother said, they offended. Well, yeah, y'all been bitches all night with each other, but now I've slid by then. Now I'm a disrespectful man. when the man, only person I have on this planet to be disrespectful to is a woman. You know, the other sex, because like I say, if you are transgender, whatever, that you still a man, you still a female, you still whatever that may be. But that's the only other person I can be disrespectful to.
What's the number? G.
I'm about to drop this. I'm about to text it to you, Theo. I put it in the chat. I'm not sure why it's not coming up in there, bro. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Theo, if you listening, man,
he definitely listens.
I might have to make a trip out there, meet you halfway, and we get you over here in this room.
Yeah, man. We got an open seat every week, and you know, so I never know about my sister. You know, she called me last minute, but I ain't gonna get on her. It is what it is. Shit happens, and I know she didn't want to. She said if she was back at home, she would jump on the link, but she probably not back at home.
Right.
But who knows? But Theo definitely want to hit. So I want to talk some Vegas shit. Theo said he'd be here next week. Well, come on. I wanted to ask y'all some Vegas shit, but I don't want to jump into that because I know Theo got something. So I don't want to go into that. And Theo gonna come what he gonna come with.
Well, Theo gonna come with that younger stuff. See, you gotta look. We got a little age on Theo.
How old is Theo? He ain't that much younger than us, is he?
He about 5 years. About 5 years on. I'm 56.
So he 50 at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Theo just turned 50. Yeah.
Plus, he always has something fresh. Yeah. If we run into stuff right now, he has something.
He 50. He asked us about that Cat Williams. We talked about it briefly. Tank hasn't finished watching it. Reggie hasn't watched it. I watched the whole thing today.
Yeah, because that shit about 2.5 hours.
Yeah. It's I watched the whole thing today. You know, it's a very interesting story. So Theo, we're gonna wait for you to see what you got to add, because I want to ask these cats some Vegas questions. Like, we weren't gonna be on long today, but Tank, you're invited anytime. You really don't need no invite. Just tell, hey, you can just hit me up, hit Reg up. Hey, I want to come this week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know you have something to add to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? You've always been a talker. You know what I mean? And you know, and not just a rambler. Yeah. I mean, a talker where you're gonna add. You know, all right. You know, some people just be talking like, wow, what the hell they talking about, man? They're just rambling. You know what I mean? So I like to, because you guys are natives of Las Vegas. So I wanted to ask y'all, like, you know, why do natives, why do y'all hate Californians so much? It's like an animosity type thing. Not saying you guys in particular, but like when you does being a Vegas native have a benefit?
Not to me.
It's not a number, Theo. I texted to you. Check your text. Like, is there a benefit?
No, there's no benefit to being from Vegas.
To being a native?
Yeah. No, to being a native here in Vegas is just that because everybody you run into, they're like, I didn't know any people stayed here that was actually born here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't see no benefits of it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you know, it would have to be, you would have to know some people in some high places.
I agree.
Other than that, like I said, if you don't know nobody, it's kind of hard, because I can use myself of knowing somebody and dealing with the experience that we dealt with at Republic Services. Mm-hmm. If I hadn't knew nobody, I wouldn't have been back there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and those was people that really weren't from Vegas. Mm-hmm. Those were people from other places, you know, the people that was from Vegas, like Steve Kalish and all them cats, they were already gone.
Okay.
But it was just a relationship that was built between people. So that's why I say it's really no benefit unless you know somebody. You know, if you don't know none of these councilmen, the mayor, or even knowing a lawyer, you know, you got to know somebody, because if you don't, there's no benefit at all here in Vegas to be born here.
And that's what Vegas was born on. It's not what you know, is who you know.
Right.
Right. So why do you guys think? Because this is the type of stuff I'll be thinking about, because you know, I'll be looking at posts and people like, oh, go back to California, go back to California, go back to California. Do you guys ever think about, do you guys know why that is? Like,
no, it's come from the California people. They be like, I hate Vegas. And that's why you get to go home.
Right.
Vegas ain't shit, man. I'm from Cali. We'll take your ass back to Cali.
Yeah, that's no different.
Do y'all know where that comes from?
That's no different than white folks telling us to go back to Africa, man.
Nah, come on, Tank. That's a hard comparison, man.
It's just think about it, G. They come here to California. I mean, out of California, they complain about this. We don't know how to drive. You know, the LA stops, whatever they call them, all these different things. They complain about the traffic, but shit, the traffic wasn't like this until you motherfuckers got here.
Right.
Here's my theory on this, because you know, y'all know I wasn't born and raised out here. I didn't get out here until I was 88. I think Californians, they come out here with an arrogance.
Yeah.
And like you can take like New York. I'm pretty sure they like Philadelphia people probably say, and Jersey people probably say the same thing about New Yorkers because there's an arrogance there.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you're put on a stage, like a world stage, like California, LA, Oakland, New York, they've been put on this stage. So the people get this sense of superiority. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is supposed to be like this. I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx, Staten Island, you know, Queens. New York. I'm from Compton. That was the thing back in the day. I'm from LA. I'm from LA. That was because they've been built up. They've been like, oh, this is the place to be. So when they go other places, they think people from other cities are supposed to look up to them in a sense. So I think it's that sense of arrogance that California, maybe New York people have, and people be like, hold on, that shit don't mean nothing.
Right, exactly.
Don't nobody care where you from.
Right.
Hey, because you got, like I said, we go back. I didn't see it, but you know, I knew it happened. You would have LA cats come here talking about where they from, and you get beat down. They not realize how many cats is with this one dude.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
right.
And I had to tell my partner that before, when you know, we was in the club, and this is Vegas in Vegas, and he was like, "Well, man, let's whoop him, right?" I was like, no, because the dude was being disrespectful. He was like, let's whoop him. And I'm like, no, we can't do that. He's like, why? I say, look over there. It's 15 of them on the wall. Mm-hmm. They all with him. I say, it's just me and you. We could beat the shit out of him. But what we gonna get out of it? We ain't got no guns on us. We ain't got nothing on us. We get him, they getting us. So I say, you just have to pay attention to your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? With that. But like I say, LA cats will come here. And the cats would drag them back in the day, you know, because they was in the wrong. Now, long as they was down there off Sierra Vista and all that down there, you know, that's what all the different type of cats was down there. You know, the LA, what's the other, Naked City and places like those. You know, they came in and did they dirt right in those areas. But when they came to the West Side, it was a different story. It was a different story. You know what I'm saying? West Side, even in Northtown, like I say, just having your different neighborhoods back then. You know, that's when the gangs was a little more different than what they is now, because you got hybrid gangs now. You got these little suckers, they run together, Bloods and Crips run together.
Right.
Really? That's how they doing it now?
Yeah.
That's a good thing though, right? You know, as long as they not killing and shooting and killing each other.
What they do,
they doing that too.
They get caught up in it. Hey, alcohol is a weapon.
Oh, man.
So you get the alcohol in you, and cats forget. You know, they get to talk about Bloods, they get to talk about Crips, they get to talk about the Gerson and whatever, you know, the 60s, 40s, whatever. You got all these different things, but y'all yelling Bloods and Crips, you know. So what is it? But you know what I'm saying?
That's like me. I'm from Vegas. And I go to Germany trying to do what I do in Germany and for what I do in Vegas. That's not how I go. You gotta go when Rome, do what the Romans do. You can't bring your thing over there. What's been already established.
Right. I give you this one here. This is just me dealing with Republic Services. Now, you know, I go in there with white, black, whatever. It didn't make a difference. If I was a union steward, I went in there with whoever, whether they like me, I like them. It didn't make a difference. But anyway, got this African that work up there. He come in, and me and him, the jihadi sitting there, and he's talking, I'm not like these other guys. I'm not like them.
Yep.
And I'm like, what you mean? See, you ain't realize once you left Africa, you denounce that you're no longer African and you're a nigga now in America, you know, or if you want to say black man, but he was just, I'm not like them. He wanted to be treated different. And dude, you did what you did, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I experienced from somebody, because we can't tell somebody from Europe, London, or just any of those places over there. When they come over here, all we see is a Caucasian, even a Jewish person. Only way you know a Jewish person is a Jewish person, they got their hammock on. Other than that, he's a white man, you know, in our eyes, until you start speaking. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, they're Africans. We don't know they African until they start speaking.
And you know they don't like us, right?
Right.
They say we're not real Africans, so they don't like us.
Right.
But are you? I mean, is that really true? Big Sid, what's cracking, bro? Big Sid, what's up, man? We can't. I mean, sometimes we can't just like, because we hear that narrative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go talk to the people, because I don't think that's, I think that's something they just throw out there to divide us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We hear shit and then we just spread it. Then it spreads like wildfire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't believe that's the sentiment of all African people. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's going to be some.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
It's not like you said. It's not.
Right. So
yeah,
I think that's my company coming. My cousin is coming over here. But yeah, man.
yeah.
Theo, hit that link real quick, bro.
Yeah, it's not G.
I was trying to get this phone working, but it's tripping. Go ahead.
No, but it's not G, like I say, because you can look at a lot of stuff that they show over there from the motherland. That when you hear some of these people talk, you just have to get on Instagram. I know a lot of people like, man, but you get on there and you hear these people talk, and they'll tell you, what I'm saying, they waiting for us to come back home.
Yeah,
but it's kind of hard to come back home when.
Go ahead and say it, Tank. Go ahead and say it.
Because I'll give this here.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to come back home, like say right now with our pensions, the pension that I'm getting from the Teamsters, I cannot move to Africa and have that money directly go funded to Africa.
Oh, you can't?
No, you have to have it wired somewhere else and then into Africa.
Wow.
Mike, what's up, man?
I'm in here, man.
Hey, come on, jump on the podcast, man. We got my man Mike.
How your mamas in there?
What's up, bro?
All right, what's that? But you know what I'm saying? You can't take that money and send it over there. And a lot of people don't know that. But that's taking wealth away from America.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But the Mexicans can ship money back home to Mexico.
See, they can do it over there in Mexico because it's right there.
Oh, okay.
But see, there's no fear. Just to be straight up, there's no fear. The fear still right now in this world is the black man.
Yeah.
They fearful for the black man to finally step up and take it. See, because right now, going back to our black women, how they always want to promote them. They'll promote a black woman before they promote a black man.
For sure.
Because long as the black man look like he held down up under the black woman's feet, we could never be the man that we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. I didn't believe in a lot of stuff that I believe in now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we could talk about so many topics that I used to believe in this because that's what I was told when I was little.
Yes.
Parents always told us, go to church. Your grandparents told you go to church. Now that you get older and you see, sometimes you say church is full of shit.
Definitely.
Because they all about that money.
Yeah, exactly.
You got you got the ATM at the church, bro.
And you gotta the sermons stuff you have to teach is the stuff they tell you to teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always tell you how many books are missing out the Bible. But why those books are missing out the Bible? What's the reason?
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much. So I mean, we can go on and on and on. These topics here, we can talk about this every week.
I missed all that.
And get deeper.
I missed all that. Can you repeat all that you just said? I missed all. I'm messing with you.
I know you back to 101. He went back to grandma 101.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Right. Because you got to look, just like you say, you just go back. We all in here about the same age. So our grandparents.
Not mine.
Well, you're younger, but.
Yeah, I'm a youngster.
But yeah. but our grandparents, you know what I'm saying? You go back to your grandparents, okay? My grandparents, they worked the fields out there where they stayed at. They worked the fields. So my mom worked the field as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So when they got old enough, as soon as they got 15, 16, 17, they was getting the hell out of the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why so many of them here in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So they were told to go to church. Because all they knew was go to church. And we'd have had these discussions, people be talking about the Bible, right? And this all of the same thing. To talk about the Bible, you got to look, we was in slavery for, they say 400 years. Being taken away from being able to read the Bible. Now, when they give it back to us, they got a white Jesus, but you can go to the Bible and read it. And it'll tell you that the man hair was wool and eyes was this. So now if you're going to believe everything in the Bible, believe that his feet was brass, but you still say he's a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes.
That's crazy, right?
That don't work.
That's crazy that you say that. Because I was on YouTube the other day, and it was like some people in the South, they was trying to get like a money together to get like a building for a church, right? And the only way basically that they can get it was like $100 million or something for the building or something like that. Some astronomical amount of money.
Right.
But then they said that the only way that y'all would get this money, right, is if y'all portray our church to be white Jesus, blue eyes.
Right. That's the only way they can
you
get
know
the
what I'm
money.
saying? To where it was like these was black people.
Yeah, that's the only way they can get the money.
That was the only way that they could get the money, right? They like, okay, yeah, we give y'all the money, but you have to base your church upon this.
Right.
You feel me?
We give you all the money. We give you all the money in the world
That's crazy.
to run this church to keep the black folks brainwashed.
Our way though,
right?
Like their way, not your own way.
No, their way. Yeah, their way. That's the only way.
That's crazy.
You know, all that stuff is tied in together. You know, it's no different than insurance for your car. Everybody, they all in the same barrel.
It's all a hustle, man.
Right.
Everything's corrupt. Like Cube said, everything's corrupt in this bitch. Even at the state fair, it ain't fair.
Right.
Shit.
That's so true.
Shit.
What you talking about? Them little basketball hoops? G?
All that.
Yeah.
Everything.
Just like the court. Look at the court system.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's.
The court system is based upon money. Everything is based upon money.
Oh yeah. And look, we was talking about that. We was talking about a couple weeks ago, Ray, the prison system and all that.
Yeah.
They need criminals.
Yeah.
They need crime.
That's how
it's a business.
You gotta think.
Yeah.
You gotta think. The penitentiaries you had here, you had Jean and Indian Springs. Now you go out to Indian Springs, you got a desert or whatever it is next to it. You can build another prison next to a prison. You got all the prisons that you got up in Elko and Ely and all those places. You know what I'm saying? But they have to keep them filled. Right now, everything is kind of low, of people going to jail, because as soon as cats stop getting in trouble, that's a problem. Because now they ain't going to jail, or they ain't being sent to the penitentiary. The dope game is not like what it used to be back then, because everybody back then tried selling some dope. I tried selling some dope, and
how did it go, man? What happened? You weren't good at it?
It didn't go good. I'm like, I got a package.
What happened? Was you on the block? Like, what happened?
Man,
I want to hear your dope selling story.
He woke up at 3:30 in the afternoon and he tried to stunt now.
Put it like I was over there on J Street, and remember, everybody used to be over there on Inglestead and Valley View, right? Everybody back then, man, I couldn't sell. I'm like, this is not for me.
You know what it was though? I might fuck you up. I might not. I might.
Right.
You was intrigued by the money, but you wasn't really like into the chaos.
No, I wasn't that. I wasn't that dude.
You wasn't into the chaos.
Right.
You wasn't into the chaos.
Right. Because you had to run up there. You had to run up there. Yeah,
you had to run up to strange cars.
Yeah.
Like,
and it wasn't me. And it ain't never been me. That's
see, in your era, that was curb serving.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Curb serving was famous.
Man.
And you go, like I said, let's go back in.
I got
how many you want?
I got a whole story. Shit, that was
from 85 time I got out of high school to about 87. You know what I'm saying?
You wanted one of them Porsches, huh?
I was trying. I was trying to get it, but I couldn't do it. It was like, this ain't for me, man.
How much did you buy, Tank? I'm just curious. How much did you spend?
It was probably about $100. You get your $100 double up back then. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see if it's gonna work. But then it was like the chaos was just too much.
It was a lot, man. You had to be aggressive at that. If you weren't aggressive at trying to get that money that way, you weren't gonna get it.
See, like I said, man, when I came here, I'm a youngster, man. I've been on the block when they was serving dope and all that. The shit was funny, man. Niggas be fighting over fades. Like, nigga, that's my turn.
Yeah,
right.
Yes, my turn. You got the last fade.
Cat short stopping and walking way up the street to catch the people coming down. Lying. So and so ain't around.
Selling soap.
This stuff is coming from so and so.
Yes. Worried about the smoker gonna come back. He fuck around and stick you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I see it happen, bro. I see it happen.
So no, G, it was a different
thing. Theo,
thing.
is that link working for you, bro? We got about maybe about 10 more minutes. About 10 more minutes.
If he ain't got in yet now,
I'm trying to get this phone line working for you because I would love to hear what you got to say. Mike, man, y'all ain't won no money yet, man. Matter of fact, y'all, this is my cousin Mike from Cali. They in town till tomorrow.
Cali folks, G.
Can't you tell? Look at it. Look, Pasadena. That's my Dina partner. Hometown Pasadena. That's my Dina partner right there, man. Look.
How long you been out here?
Since last night.
Look.
Oh, hold on, G. I'm going somewhere, G.
All right.
We got here yesterday about 5 o'clock.
Have you said fuck Vegas since you've been here?
Yeah.
Look, Mike, look.
I'm standing by and watching my wife spend all the money. So it's like, fuck this place.
Right, getting you for all your loot.
Yeah, man, shit. Everybody else machine be ding ding.
That's
ding,
how I see it too, man.
Ding ding.
That's how I be saying too.
I'm a YouTube junkie right now, bro. I be watching this shit. These motherfuckers get these slots and shit. I be like, man, let me stick $100 in this.
That's bad. So you trying to tell me you watching YouTube watching people win.
I'm not just watching them, bro. It be sometimes the shit be intriguing. You feel me? It be a whole lot of money on the line.
Yeah.
This one dude, his name is Vegas Matt. I swear he be in the motherfuckers every day, bro. I swear.
I think I seen that dude, man, where he be showing you how to hit.
White dude. Yeah. He got a diamond chain, you know what I'm saying? He like a ghetto white dude, but he like a white dude.
Who was that? Is that the one?
Mike, what's going on, bro?
I mean, not Kevin Hart. Took Kevin Hart in there, and he played so long. I know it was a black comedian. He took it in. They played so long, and he hit.
Man, that should be funny, bro, because it'd be like these motherfuckers just put the videos of them winning. Like, but this dude Vegas Matt, that's why I like him, because he be losing like a motherfucker. But he'd be 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Like, where y'all getting all this money from? Somebody got to be sponsoring y'all type of shit. You feel me?
Well, like I say, if G get this podcast to take off right and get enough subscribers, hey, that's how them cats be doing. They be having that money, and then they have those sponsors come in and give money, and then when they playing that money, it ain't even their money. They're just playing
it's somebody else's money. That's why I said somebody sponsoring them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's
Tank, I need your help, Tank.
This Vegas
I ain't got no problem with it, man.
He be in the Cosmo with $50,000 vouchers, bro. Who? Nigga, you ain't finna go to the casino with 50,000.
Just like that. Y'all don't know if y'all see that bar sports dude. He be eating one slice of pizza everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you ain't paying for them pizzas. Somebody else sponsors you to go test people pizzas.
They giving it away.
Big Sis said his wife just won $3,000 in Columbus, Ohio casino. Congratulations, Big Sis. Support the goddamn show. No, I'm just joking. Hey man, yo, I can't get this phone line working. It's tripping, man. I was trying to get it to work, but it's not working. I was trying to work, but y'all can hit that link, Theo. I sent you the link. I dropped it in the chat, man. You can hit that link. I don't think they can see it when I hit it like this, but Mike, we was talking about a few other things. The Cat Williams. Mike, did you watch that Cat Williams interview? You say you be on YouTube.
No, I didn't see that one.
Very interesting. Y'all check it out. It's on Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, Cat is telling. He's telling a lot.
Sharp.
Yeah. Hey, but like I say, Cat was talking to him. You should have seen him. Club Shay Shay wanted to back up on some of the stuff that Cat was saying, because he was like,
he seemed a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, because he know what it is in that life.
He said, I got sponsors too.
Yeah, he know what it is in that life. You know what I'm saying? Because Club Shay Shay is one of them cats. When he was here marketing his alcohol, I forget who it was, ran into him, and that brother act like he ain't had no time for him. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to sell your alcohol here in Vegas, but you ain't got time to speak to a cat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some of these guys, they who they are in front of the camera, but off the camera, they assholes to the world.
Man, it's a facade, man. That's all it is. It's a facade. They in public, they one person, but when they not in public, they
get them big heads, man.
Hey, Miss Callum, we got Miss Callum in the building, Mike.
Hi, Mom.
You see your buddy over there in the corner? He jumped in on the podcast.
Hi, Mom.
She can see you. You ain't got to lean over. You can lean right.
Camera on you.
Yeah.
She can see you. Mike, do you see a lot of that shit in Cali? Being from Cali, do you see a lot of them celebrities walking around out there? What you seeing out there? What's your view looking like?
I don't know, man. It'd be like a lot of the celebrities. They Hollywood. It's Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
If me, I don't give a fuck. Fired up. All the money in the world, I'm gonna still go to do the same shit I do on a regular. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't going to Beverly Hills get no chicken and waffles. I'm going to the hood, give me some chicken.
Going to Roscoe's right on Lake. You feel me?
Well, that's like I don't know if y'all seen this interview. This going to like Mike Tyson when he was talking about Floyd Mayweather. He say Floyd can't go nowhere by himself.
Yeah.
Mike, when you see Mike Tyson, I've seen him many times, and many times I've seen him, he by himself.
That's a real guy.
Yeah.
That's a real guy.
He's with one person. Floyd, I don't seen him at plenty Aces games, and he come in with the big money bag and about.
Yeah.
That's because he's that type of guy that has to have everybody around him to validate him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
It's like that type of. It's like a validation type of thing.
Right.
I mean, you gotta have people. Oh yeah, you the champ. Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
Then he flossy. He flossy, and Mike ain't flossy. Mike ain't finna have no $14 million watch on. Mike finna be Mike.
Back and smoke his weed and be cool.
Yeah. So that's the thing right there with that. I done seen some celebrities that's been cool, just been by themselves, but it ain't been many. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you.
And what I tripped off of? I watched that Barry Sanders documentary.
Right. I did too.
I had a newfound respect, even though like growing up, I love Barry Sanders.
Right. And you was mad like everybody else when he retired, why he walked away.
Right. But it was like you never got to know, you didn't know who Barry really was back then. You feel me? But then it was like when you watched that documentary, that made me like a newfound respect for Barry Sanders because he didn't want all the fame.
Yeah, at first I couldn't understand why he did. And then I thought about like you said, like he just that was wasn't him.
He just wanted to play football.
And he didn't celebrate a touchdown.
And then look,
maybe one touchdown out of his whole career he celebrated.
What was so crazy about that, right? He had so many different accolades that he supposedly was chasing, right?
Right.
But he wasn't chasing it. He didn't care.
He wasn't chasing none of them.
He didn't care.
Well, yeah, his pops always told him the best running back in the world.
It was him.
It was
him.
It was Jim Brown.
And him. And then Barry.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
What you mean? It was what do y'all mean by that? It was his
daddy,
dad.
No, Jim Brown first. Then Barry daddy, then Barry. That's how his daddy had it ranked.
That's how
daddy
had
it
ranked.
Okay.
His daddy said I was bad.
I like Barry.
You had to have a wife talk about it. The wife's like, yeah, well, he was good. He run the ball.
He was in high school.
Yeah.
He was like, I guess, like a couple touches away from some yards. He took himself out the game.
Yeah.
So the youngsters can play. He let the youngsters play.
Yeah.
That right there touched my heart in so many different ways because it was like, that's a real guy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And
everybody else like, hey, they gonna give me the touches, give me the touches. That's the greed shit,
right,
selfish shit to where he put everybody before him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That made me like love Barry Sanders.
Right. Like the game was already out of reach.
Who don't like Barry?
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
It's on
Netflix?
No, that was
on Prime. It's on Prime. It's on Prime.
He had his little sons with him. He got like 3 or 4 sons.
Yeah.
Sitting there talking to him, and they like, Dad, well, why you? He like, man, I just want to play football. You feel me? I didn't care about nothing else. Like the nigga had a sneaker, Nike contract, and all that. You feel me? Right. All he wanted to do was play football.
Hey, well, we're gonna jump off of here, man. I'm sorry I couldn't get this phone line working today. I apologize. Next week we're gonna get it together, man. I got my cousin in here, so I gotta go see her. I know they're not trying to sit over there all night. They trying to go hit that mega bucks. So I'm
always say mega bucks. I gotta find that.
What do you mean find it? It ain't hard to find.
Just look up when you're in the casino.
Just try a little bit. Don't go in there like that's your. Because that money go quick.
Everybody that hit, bro, they put $20 in it.
That's what I was going to say. Take you $21, play 3 at a time.
Ain't nobody never hit.
If you hit
$3,
$21.
It's gonna go quick.
But I'm saying no. How many?
3 at a time.
Pool.
3 at a time. You're gonna get 7 pools if you lose right out.
I ain't never heard nobody say I put $400 and I hit mega bucks. Everybody say I hit 21. I put $20 in. I put 40 at the most.
Right.
And how much they hit?
10 million. It started. It's the beginning of
10 million.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's mega bucks started 10 million.
Yeah. So you
it's progressive.
You can do that right.
Hey Gary, I was reading some Yelp reviews. They said I give Gary 10 stars if I can give him 10 stars.
on which one?
With your pool
on
stuff.
The pool business, man. I try, man. I try. I got a couple bad ones on there. I'm like,
you a good guy, Gary.
Man, I try. I work hard. Shit. You know, these 2 guys behind me, you know, if Republic Service didn't teach you one thing, it taught some how to, you know, get out there and grind and work hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit.
Hey, see, I'm a plumber though. I do dirty stuff.
Shit, you don't think picking up garbage is dirty stuff?
Nah, I fuck with shit lines, Gary. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. But like I said, back in the day when we had to pick up everything from the curb, it was
maggots.
It was a little.
That's a little bit special.
Yeah.
Maggots and stuff.
That was a little different. Like I say, summertime, 110 degrees out there, and you out there picking up maggots. Somebody that kept in the backyard. All you had to do is set the damn trash out twice a week. They didn't put it out. Now you go out there, you got a dead cat and a dead dog right there on top with maggots coming up out.
I'll retract my statement. I got a dirty job, but that's nasty.
Horse heads and all kinds
of
stuff.
Yeah, I ain't never had
a horse.
I ain't never had no
dog.
horse.
What profession is this?
This is working at the garbage truck. Everything must go.
Yeah, you was one of them fences, nigga. Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah, exactly. Hanging off the back.
Yeah,
hanging off the back. T Streamer said he'll be here in the building next week. T Streamer, we got to get some topics for you. And since I got Mike up there, look, I'm gonna tell Mike, hey man, hit the link. He's gonna be back in Cali. But I'm like, Mike, I'm gonna send you that link. We need to get you on here for about 5-10 minutes, get your opinion.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna
fine.
do. But I'm gonna let everybody go around the room. Tank, any last words you got, bro? Anything you want to add?
Hey man, I'm just glad to be here tonight, man. You know, I just like I say, things happened to me some years back where I look at life different. And
I would love to get into that with you one day, man. I want to hear about that.
Yeah, so I try to enjoy every day. Like old Herman Atkins say up at the dump, he done retired. Ain't number good days.
Yes, sir.
If you make it a bad day, that's on you, because it's got to be a good day you're here.
Hey, come on now, man. Preach
you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it with me.
Life
man.
is only what you make it.
Every day is a good day. Yeah. And that's quotes from Herman Atkins.
Herman Atkins.
You know, he would tell me that, and that brother could tell me when I started. He know I was 22. He know my birthday. He's just things he remember. But other than that, man, hey, like I say, every day is a good day.
Reg?
Yep.
Every day above ground is a good day.
I don't do New Year's resolutions. This is what I do. I just try to be better the next year I was than the last year. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with you with that one, man. I ain't really no New Year's resolution. Like, you work hard all through the year, but
hate to cut you off, but this ain't the New Year. New Year's April 1st.
Oh shit!
I just want to take you somewhere else.
Oh shit! Theo probably agree with that. Theo probably agree with that. This ain't no real New Year's.
I seen that. I thought that was somebody was meaning that was their birthday.
Like I said, that's getting into the solstice and all the other stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff you can get into.
That's that deep stuff they want to go into.
And you got
conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Look, T-Stream in March, end of March. He's saying end of March.
April 1st.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think for that conversation,
that's why they call it April Fools. We don't fool y'all again. We don't fool y'all again thinking, hey, this is actually the New Year.
Mike, any last words, bro? Because I see you got that Cavassier in your hand.
I'm on vacation. Man.
He on vacation. You always on vacation, man.
No, I work every day, man. I get up out the house early to the motherfucker and come back late. You feel me?
That's what I'm talking about. Well, man, I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you joined the crew, man. We wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting Tank. I wasn't expecting Mike. So this turned out
great
to be a good week, man. We want to thank everybody that joined the live stream. We want to thank everybody that's gonna click on and watch the replay. But check us out, episode 21 next week, Reg.
Yes, sir.
We got a special guest in the building next week. T-Streamer, you want to come in? It's gonna get real deep. So I'm gonna try to get some topics for Theo. Or Theo, you can throw me some topics because I want to do my research. I want to be able to battle against your ass. Because this ain't gonna be no you just running your mouth.
Right. So, little bro gonna come in with some stuff. Me and him talk. We could be talking about me doing a break job, and we end up on the phone an hour and a half. So we talk about other stuff now.
All right, well, Theo, get those topics to me. Give me at least 2, Theo, so I can advertise and put it out early, man. But we gonna bounce. We gonna get up out here, man. Y'all have a safe night, man. Vegas Live, Vegas Gates, man. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to the crew. I'll holler at y'all.
It starts in the mind.
You're right. It starts in mind. Ends with the
Thank you.
Can we switch it up?
Holla.